I'm searching. He's eating.
Out of the drought, watching me bow. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them out, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need to win, who need to win? That's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hear them.
What'd you do? You get red?
Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make all with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe down with the game now. They're here with a lane now.
All right, boys. Somebody's already watching.
Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the hill.
Two of them watching. J-Dog's one. One's probably pouring it.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A throw over the middle, taken in. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a pro
I
one, a
ain't
little
cheating.
bit of a jab.
He left fucking Ridley wide the fuck open.
Landed 1-2 end zone.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
The score, Panthers 7.
3 watching
Falcons,
now.
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
The kickoff unit is out.
Don't forget, I face you in a couple weeks. And I've got revenge until my mind on that
about
one.
a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Complete.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
First down.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Here's Murray from midfield. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it.
Go the fuck down, bitch.
Right near the 35-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
First down. 1st and goal. At
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing now is Murray. And he'll
Fuck, I forgot about that son of a bitch.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyler Murray with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know to make some adjustments.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mostert. Fighting to stay upright inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Go ahead. I got a backup too. I got Derrick Henry, yo.
Here's Mostert, and he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
No.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Panthers 14, Falcons 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Murray now to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
6-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray, a quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
48-yard line.
Here's Murray. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A carry here for the big tight end. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
43-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Murray now. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Come on, team.
On first down, Cook, he's to the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Come on, team, do what you did to Jones.
And it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the ball. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run with Cook, and this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
He says, motherfucker.
Now Murray, and that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying
Rooster, he'll be home here shortly, and he said he'd jump on a play.
And you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
Yeah, he played that one the other night. He had the worst team
out
in
there and ready to
the
begin
NFL.
their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that.
Well, he
I
played
mean,
Scooter with the
Patriots.
Patriots.
This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
3rd and long. It's Wilson.
Motherfucker.
His throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cook. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter as that's a first down. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
14, Falcons 10.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the carry, it's Cook. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the 16, Murray. And he is into the end zone for the Falcon touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
Is that who that little
Didn't
bitch
have
was?
anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down? We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown,
All right,
too.
excellent.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Falcons 17, Panthers 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10.
Well, you know what they say, right?
18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's
4
any way
rushes,
you can
90
run
yards.
back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
All right.
On first down, they go with Mostert again.
Oh, yeah!
Carolina.
Mostert, the
Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead.
Look at Mozart, baby.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He got lucky as fuck right there.
Ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Tell me he didn't.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart
I don't know.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Out to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys.
Wow.
Sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside.
I agree,
You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage.
He went to work today. He said he's feeling okay, so he'll probably be on.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Yeah.
Now a run with Cook.
If it's going to be a
give him 3 on
computer
first
versus
down,
computer,
it'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Then I won't.
Bodies there,
but
that's where
if
you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right?
Which I'm
Who
sure
can
he
stand up
probably
and
will.
make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Steps away to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's picked up by the Panthers. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the point after.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the
Oh, he hit him hard,
But
too.
he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Hey, Johnson. I got to joke around. That's for the pick you got on me earlier.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the state moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the
40. Oh, yeah.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a
Chase
hole.
Young got his X Factor, too.
In your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield.
Yes.
But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete.
Oh, Von Miller punched the ball out.
To force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needs.
Yeah, it was. Watch this.
They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession,
Von Miller hit that ball hard.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Murray. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
It is.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Open space inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
My God.
That good for 22 and a first
I didn't even realize that.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Mozart has 6 rushes for almost 200 yards.
Now Mostert. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Falcons 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Jarvis
yeah, but you're only down by
on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
We're about having a fight in the field.
Go to the playmakers. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad.
Tempers were starting to flare.
They run. Cook. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
More frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now here we go on 4th down with Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
I had no. He threw it right to him.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Completes it to Hardman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
Kyler Murray.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Panthers add on to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Zerline now for the PAT.
Fuck.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Falcons 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Landry. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 9. Murray flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you,
I like
Charles
him,
Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football. Forced to dump off to the back, and even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now Wilson on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding.
That's Ward for you, bud. He's quick.
Beating them to the spot.
He is bad fast.
Film, and it's working.
At the 39-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
49-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Cook. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like a dragon.
58, boy, 58.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. The 20. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Hey, Johnson. I didn't do that. I had the controller put down.
Nightmare for that offense. Defense just
I didn't.
dominating them.
No, I was signing the title for the
picking
truck.
up their mistakes and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone. That's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Zerline good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
But we never know just when it's our time. The legends are gone and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go toast. So give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no one will fail. Don't know how I feel. I wanted to flex and go to chill.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A give. This is Cook. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
I got a guy coming. He'll be here about a half hour to get
final
my truck.
timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yeah.
2nd and 7 at the
Motor blew up there.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray. And he's got some space here. 30. 10.
A couple months ago, and a motor blew up in it. The boy fucked me over on it.
For a Panther touchdown.
Said it was a starter. I put a starter and shit on it.
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen the team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And the route is on here in this first half.
No, we never even talked about it.
56.
Normally we
17.
don't play with the rule.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Yep.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons.
Oh, it ain't happening.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
It is not happening this season.
And really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this two short pass, this two
God,
short pass, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and
I did. I mean, look how good my team played.
Job there by the defense, rallying to
I
the
went
football and getting him
undefeated.
on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front.
I went.
If they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
11 yards there, first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football.
Oh,
Those yards just continue.
And I had him down at that.
About more than double-digit carries in the second half alone.
Fucking Bama called me, and then.
That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove
Oh my God! I just give you fucking
you're gonna
yards.
be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs
Merry
often
Christmas.
do. So those who can stay
Merry
out there with
Christmas.
their offensive line, those are the guys they really value.
Merry
So
fucking
now a fresh
Christmas.
set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Cook following the penalty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No, I've been blaming Bama since
They're on
that
the
fucking
tackle,
game.
Mika Fitzpatrick. That
Motherfucker.
time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Give him 2 yards on that.
I'm about to get tired of you making
third down.
Jalen Ramsey miss with that motherfucker.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
I'm gonna spear him out of his boots one of these times.
Here's Murray. His pass caught at the 4. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this.
I don't know. He's getting a score.
Points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
On the carry.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
I need to make some too.
They try again with Cook, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Murray going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
Well, when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and
and Lutz's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess it's 3rd quarter. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag?
Oh, what the fuck?
On the lateral, the ball's out. And the Falcons grab it.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage.
Oh my God, he did not just
1st
fucking
down,
do that.
Murray. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
I'm mad. He's about to get benched.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons are able to make things a bit more respectable. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. To throw, it's Murray. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tag.
No, that ain't good shit.
That deficit a bit further.
Falcons 28. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown,
Mikael Hartman does not fumble balls.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 38 yards on the scamper there.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And Mostert with a 1st down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give them a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. A good pick.
What the fuck?
21 yards. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football.
I don't know.
Go down
Did you see that motherfucker tripping the 1 yard line?
Additional yardage.
They'll run with Mostert, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I know. Mozart never fucking falls.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Shift, watch the shift.
Here's Mostert, toss left side, and he takes it into the end zone for a
Fuck, I
Panthers
think he blew a load before he got there.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The kickoff
I'm
unit is
hoping
out
we
on
get
the
this
field,
game done
and they
before
will
a guy
send
gets
this
here.
one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now
More free
it's
yards.
much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. That catch good for only a couple.
Again, I'll give you your first loss last year too, didn't I?
That is, possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Let's see what you got. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Yeah.
It's been long.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. And he's going to be sacked.
Huh.
Sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Chandler
Chris
Jones just got him a
racking up
sack.
sack number 12 for him on the year.
58 right there. Watch QB drop.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a fourth down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Murray sets to throw on fourth. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back.
That did not make no sense. That dude was wide open.
Come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson going deep downfield for Ross. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
When you look at the scoreboard, you
Come
think
on,
they'd be pretty
Wilson.
comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
On me.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in
no,
with
on
our
you.
referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to
I thought it
make
was
a
on me
against them,
because I
but you have
hit
to
you.
like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in
I
this
don't
game,
have Thomas,
4
do
a
I?
week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's
Oh,
writing
yeah.
self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Mike 58 right there. It's going to be a long day.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's
JD.
one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes
Or
on the
actually,
football
hey,
when you know
Rooster.
the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
Hey,
Even
Rooster.
for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Chris Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
58 to Mike. They can't hang with us.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Minka.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So
Wow,
1st and
somebody's
10,
catching
and
it.
If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. After the interception, here's Wilson. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he's gonna get this down near the 30-yard line.
Come on, what
It's a
did
Carolina
Ridley do
first
to
down
you?
and a gain of 16. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On 1st and 10.
Oh, what the
Wilson.
fuck?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Blake Martinez. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just
Hey,
run the
Rooster.
football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which...
And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as
Rooster.
his guys will get the football back.
Johnson wants you to hurt Denzel Ward.
34.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone.
Fuck you, Johnson.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line for the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that. If they were going to have a chance, it was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Raheem Mostert, 75 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
For the point after.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed.
No, Johnson literally, he hates
big-time play,
my
big-time
team.
result.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
I know.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their 4-game
Do
win
what?
streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with the 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And don't.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Don't forget.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of
I have
those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Yeah, me and Rooster had the most user games this season.
Falcons.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble.
Me and him both
earlier.
had 8.
No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Get your ass down, bitch.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts. But
I get him right, he's
able
going to
to hold on
fumble.
to the football.
Hey, defense, let's go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray being chased out left. And they're going to have another first down as the
I did it to Murray,
at the
too.
Panthers' 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Aaron Donald
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
They run it again with Cook, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He was
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're scared. 58's the mark.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the...
And he'll take it in.
Oh, I knocked him in with Minka.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons claw one back.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown.
Hey, you're only down by 30 now.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick.
Under a heavy rush and down
Do
he
what?
goes.
Well, they tried to get 2.
Yeah,
and ended up
I
getting
still got
1
somebody watching.
Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the
Dub don't play, I'll give him a
season,
win.
I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
Tough
And
titty.
in
You're not
none of
taking
them
that out.
Did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead? And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and
I'm
said,
going to start making jump
"Just
player.
don't
I'm
really
going to start
do that in
giving
the
him
NFL.
losses.
We these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
There's a ball thrown right side.
Oh, there's my
incomplete.
bad boy.
Past the
There's my
20.
boy.
And he
Mikael.
will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. Well, they just continue
I'd like to
roll
thank
it.
Bruins
And Charles,
for
for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last
Who?
time we saw them play this loose and have this much
Yeah.
fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Yeah, you're right. And I scored less.
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped
You
right
definitely
where he
scored
would have been if he had
more
simply
than what
gone
them
down
did.
to a knee at the 25.
You scored 5 more points than what he did.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come.
Yeah, was you
but
wa-
still
yeah,
mighty
you were
agile.
watching that
He's
game,
able to
wasn't
make
you?
a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
From the 27, Murray. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Dalvin Cook.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On 3rd down, it's Cook. And some room to roam now. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he
Okay.
is into the end zone.
Johnson, can we pause this for a minute?
Dalvin Cook.
All right, I'm back for a minute. Johnson. All right.
74 yards. And the Falcons are able to make things a bit more respectable. And now once again, they'll line up to go for two. Throwing now is Murray. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
77. Falcons 48. Will Lutz set
after the touchdown. Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. Really? And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter. And that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. First down and a little extra for Mostert. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big chunk on the ground there. 27 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. This is Mostert. Earl Thomas in on the stop. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having...
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. I'm on. Mike's 50.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Mike 50. Hey, me and you all day.
From the gun, Wilson. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Panthers 84, Falcons 48.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So we're getting symptomatic.
Got 553 yards.
Analysis symptomatic of the success of this
332 rushing
broadcast.
yards.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from
You
the
got more
33.
rushing yards than I do.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Juan Smith in on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
I think if I can make it to the Super Bowl and Skeeter makes it to the
3 yards
Super
to
Bowl.
go on 2nd down, and they've
I
got
think
3
he's gonna have
tight
his
ends
hands
out
full with
there.
this team.
Jumbo set. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
What we got? 58, boys. 58.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, a quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cook. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
You're trash. You're trash. 58.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Okay, tell him I'm on my way.
Give me that ball, defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown.
Just run the clock
but
out.
they
Don't
still
come
trail
here.
big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
I'll be
And yeah,
right
that
back.
touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Conversion.
You.
Now Murray. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Falcons 56. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That'll be accepted.
Oh, hell, you paused it? Oh. Hell, you didn't have to do that. But I'm back in here. Oh, Halbach's coming in?
Of course, and that moves him back 5. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And we've got a timeout.
At the 26.
9 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. The 40.
3, 2,
20,
1.
10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome.
Johnson, I just had to put that on there for extra, Major.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,
I needed a yard.
Yeah, a little extra on top.
56.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the
Hell
Panthers,
yeah,
they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month.
Sorry, Johnson.